crowd's a mess. Get around the set, cause you rookies are cookies when you around the vet. When I get down and stress, I go get a pound of cess. I got a box and connect, keep pound for pound the best. Yes. Like I said, man, you can hate on me. It's motivational, baby. I'ma keep getting that money, cha-ching. And you jerks couldn't reach this turf that I creep. You weak, nigga, you don't hear I'm hurting this beat. Listen.
Alright, let me turn that shit off. Alright. What's up, y'all, man? This is David, man. HD representing, man. It's another big presentation, HD. This is the Requiem. Requiem for a Hater. It's time to put the haters to rest. Or at least try, because, you know, we can't just let hate go on without trying to stop this shit, you know? So I'm here to, you know, be one of the first niggas in the world to stop this hating shit. Hassan's not here. He's out doing this thug thizzle. He had his birthday lately. Happy birthday, Hassan, belated. That's what's up. So without wasting anybody's time, man, let's hop right back into it, man. Fuck it, man. Requiem of a Hater, let's do it. Shit's going on crazy, man. 2008's a ridiculous year. I mean, like, Bush is leaving, but things are still looking really bad right about now. Our soldiers are still in Iraq. Motherfuckers dying. Gas is a paycheck per gallon. People losing houses, you know, you can't buy a house. People losing jobs. Things ridiculous. Bernie Mac's dead, and hate is at an all-time high. I can't fix any of those problems. That's what Obama's for. Except for Bernie Mac, of course. But I can certainly help, or at least try to help out with this hater program. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get ready to shut that shit down. So without anything else, let's get right into that shit. Before anybody says, like, I hate haters or I love haters or whatever you think about haters, before you say that, we honestly got to go over what a hater really is, because, like, you know, a lot of people talk shit about haters, but they really don't know what that shit, they don't know what a hater really is. So let's go over the two definitions of a hater. Definition number one. A hater is a human being that gets either satisfaction or joy from watching bad things happen to others. Now let's break that down. A hater has to be a human. You can't say your cat's a hater for not using a litter box. Or you can't say your car is a hater for running out of gas on you. These are things you can control. Unfortunately, we cannot control dumbass haters. And secondly, they don't have to do anything bad to you. They can either do something to put you in a bad spot, or watch you in a bad spot and not do anything, and watch with a smile on their face. So if you're in a bad spot and your homie looks at you and hesitates to have your back, be sure to keep a close eye on that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Second definition, hater. Somebody who intentionally prevents you from achieving a certain goal. I know it sounds simple as hell, but that's the most broad way to put that shit, man. Because a lot of hating happens in that definition, and a lot of people fall under that criteria. In your normal life, you got the cock blocker, you got the snitch, you got a thief. In school, you got the principal, deans, copycats, teachers, pets, all that shit. And in your personal life, you got the trapper. But I'm going to explain the top four without any notice and shit like that. Now, cock blocker, these are basically guys, or it happens with girls, but I don't know what the hell they call it. It would probably be a nasty-ass name, so let's just stick to cock blockers. These are basically dudes who block other dudes from talking to a certain girl. Or dude, whatever the fuck they into, you know what I'm saying? But it happens, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's what a cock blocker is. And a snitch is, I don't know, man. Snitches don't even have to know you. All they gotta do is see that you on your grind, you know what I'm saying? See that you doing your damn thing. And apparently, what you do probably doesn't go with the rules or the guidelines of wherever you at. So the hater just rats you out and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And the thief. Thieves are weird as fuck, man. And don't confuse a thief with a burglar or the motherfuckers who rob banks and shit like that. Those are thieves. Those are hustlers, man. That's their hustle. It's nothing personal. They don't have nothing against nobody. That's just what they do to get money, you know what I'm saying? But a thief is somebody who really is driven by whoever the fuck they steal it from. They don't, you know, there's somebody who sees you with something. And, you know, they see you with something and they want that shit for their own, but they're too lazy or too broke to get it, so they basically swag it off of you, you know what I'm saying? And the most unnoticeable hater in the world is the trapper. And what a trapper is either a family member or a close friend. They don't mean any harm at all, but what they do is try to prevent you, like, from taking really big steps in your life. not because of jealousy or anything like that. It's because they want to save you from disappointment, or they want to save you from embarrassment. That's why they trap you. It seems like really nice and all that, but it still rounds out as hating because, you know, there you are with somebody close to you, and they still sitting there dissing you and shit, you know what I'm saying? So here's, like, you know, another weird thing going around. There's a notion going around that we supposed to appreciate haters and shit like that. Like, that's fucking ridiculous. That's dumb as fuck. I don't give a damn, dog. Think about it. We have so much anger towards hatred, like haters and shit, but we still love to have them around. Like, what kind of shit is that? That's hella contradictory. Why would that be true? You know what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit, we really just gotta attack these 4 areas: the cop blockers, the snitches, the thieves, and the trappers. Trappers the easiest to stop because they're so close to you and they trust you and shit like that. Basically consult them and let them know that it's obvious you can see their concern, but it's unnecessary. And you can do the damn thing without them trying to hold you back and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple, shit. And if that don't work, and if they don't come to their senses, the ass whooping should never be ruled out. So go on and just keep that on your mind, you know what I'm saying? So for thieves, man, look, thieves need their asses kicked off top. I ain't even gonna front. But if you let somebody that low get into your circle close enough to steal some shit from you, you honestly get too social for your own good. I mean, they already jacked you before. Chances are they're not going to do it again. So what you have to do is tighten up your inner circle, you know what I'm saying? And just basically learn who's important and who's not, you know what I'm saying? And, of course, they'll notice that and they'll back up off you. So don't go give everybody access to you. It's cool to be friendly, but, you know, just watch yourself. And for snitches, people who get snitched on, it's honestly their fault on some real shit. Because what a snitch tells you by snitching, what it means is, hey, you putting your business out there, I'm going to tell, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. So don't let the hater know you doing that shit. All your snitch-worthy actions have got to be on the low. They got to be done with some confidentiality. I mean, like, damn, you know, just keep your business on the low, and the snitch is going to lose his job. Certainly, that's real. As real as it gets, man. And last is, of course, the cop blocker. The last thing of the day, we got to talk about the cop blocker. This one partly falls under the tighten the circle rule, but that's only for a couple of them, because when you get blocked, sometimes it's from somebody you know, sometimes it's from somebody you never met in your life. And the reason for that is most of the times when you are blocked, you're probably in a place that's crowded, full of fucking people. And if it's a lot of people, it honestly does give the blocker full access to fuck your shit up, you know what I'm saying? So what you have to do once you find that person you want to talk to, get up to them, you make a real sly move. Make somewhat of an impact on that person, you know what I'm saying? Like, almost make yourself be remembered. Don't do nothing crazy, but just make yourself, you know, a little memorable, you know what I'm saying? And everything will be hella cool, you know what I'm saying? And then you can just ask for the number, and then schedule another date for another time in a different place that isn't so crowded, and then leave. Make it that quick, and it makes you seem more mysterious. And they definitely gonna keep you on their mind until the next time y'all meet. And you might think the blocker's gonna steal your pick. Whatever, man. The blocker ain't gonna steal shit. Look, man. All blockers do is find 2 people talking and muscle their way into the situation and fuck everything up. So if you gone, they're not gonna be able to talk to that person by themselves because they're too goddamn scared. But if somebody with more game than you or looks better than you swoops in and takes that person, I have no idea what to tell you. You fucked, and you might as well go and just whoop their ass. And with that being said, that basically concludes the entire Requiem of a Hater on some real shit. If anybody found this information helpful, it's been, you know, my pleasure, and I look forward to preaching to y'all again. If this didn't help you at all, you probably a fucking hater yourself. And if you were offended by anything I said, which you probably weren't, fuck you. So I'm just fucking around. But on some real shit, man, I appreciate all the views we get, man. It's real cool. It's hella love. All 60 of the views, man. We appreciate all 60 of them and shit, you know what I'm saying? But any questions, concerns, comments, anything y'all got to say, man, don't be afraid, man. It only take you like 15 seconds to leave a comment, man. Do the damn thing. We feel bad as fuck running the MySpace page with like 8 comments on that bitch, man. Do the damn thing. MySpace.com/HighDefinitionHD, man. This is Super Dave representing HD. HDTV is signing off. Stick out and look around for the next episode of Trifecta Week, man. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Peace.